Hello student, good morning everyone. After completing the first term syllabus and exam, now second term is going to start, and in this video I am explaining about the syllabus of second term. Then I am introducing a new chapter, that is mole concept. So the second term syllabus is that will come in your second term, that is first chapter is mole concept and stoichiometry. Its first part will come in second term, that is mole concept, and second part, that is stoichiometry will come in second term. Now you focus here. Next chapter, that is electrolysis. Electrolysis will come in second term, and next chapter, that is metallurgy. Metallurgy is also will come in second term. Now next chapter, that is in study of compound. In study of compound we study about only two chapter, that is hydrogen chloride and ammonia. Now next chapter that will come your exam in second term is, that is organic chemistry. Organic chemistry ABC part will come in second term, and rest part will come in final term. In this way your second term syllabus will be completed. Now I am going to teach about the new topic that is very important for your career. This topic is very new and very important for 11th and 12th also. So you must try to take a basic concept of mole concept very seriously, that I am going to explain you by some related terms that is related to this chapter. First, that is the chapter name is mole concept. The chapter name is mole concept, and in this chapter some unique term will come. For example, GAM, that is gram atomic mass. GAM, that is gram atomic mass. GMM, that is gram molecular mass, and GMM, that is gram molecular mass. So we explain this term by the help of some basic concept. Now I am going to providing you some basic concept. You understand it, try to understand it very carefully. Now related to this chapter, that is mole. What is mole? Actually we know that we are aware of the 1 dozen. What is 1 dozen? Actually 1 dozen means 12 unit. 12 unit means if we purchase 1 dozen of banana, then we purchase 12 unit of banana, that means 12 bananas. In same way 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 unit. Actually if someone asks you, you have 1 mole of book, then what do you mean by 1 mole of book? Actually 1 mole of book means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 book you have contained. If someone asks you, you have 1 mole of cycle, that means we have 6.022 in 10 to the power 23 cycle. In same way, if someone asks you, if you have 1 mole of H2O molecule, then what is the actual meaning? That is, we contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecule of H2O. In same way, if someone asks you, you contain 1 mole of nitrogen molecule, that means you have 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecule of nitrogen. Now I am telling you what is mole. For knowing it better way, you must learn about some basic concept of chemistry by the help of 1 atom of carbon. For 1 atom of carbon, we can explain what is. For understanding the atomic mass of carbon, we see this example. We try to understand this example. How do you calculate the atomic mass of carbon? Actually, carbon contains 6 proton, 6 neutron and 6 electron in their nucleus. Actually 6 proton, 6 neutron and 6 electron, and the mass of proton is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram, and mathematically 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram is equal to 1 AMU. What is the meaning of 1 AMU? That is atomic mass unit. And mass of neutron is tending to approximately equal to the mass of proton, that is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. But mass of electron, it is very small, that is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 27 gram. Actually, the relationship between mass of proton and mass of electron is 1 by 1837 times the mass of proton, that is very small. So when we calculate the mass of atomic mass of carbon, then we ignore the mass of electron, and so we calculate the atomic mass of carbon on the basis of mass of proton and mass of neutron. Now we focus here. Carbon contains 6 proton, 6 neutron, ignoring the mass of electron due to very less value. So mass of proton and mass of neutron is equal. So you add this term, 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. Now mass of proton is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. So you multiply this number, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. Actually 1.6 into 10 to the power 24 gram is equal to 1 AMU. So you put here 12 is written as same as 12, but 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram is right in the form of AMU. So in the form of AMU, the mass of atomic mass of carbon is 12 AMU. In this way, we calculate the value of carbon atomic mass in AMU, that is equal to 12 AMU. In this way, we can explain it. Now some important questions are faced by this chapter, that is, what is the mathematical value of 1 AMU and how can you calculate the mathematical value of 1 AMU? Now I am going to explain. Focus here. 1 AMU is equal to 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon atom. 1 AMU is equal to 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon atom. Actually 1/12 is written same as 1/12, and mass of one atom of carbon atom is, that I explained above, that 12 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. How this number will come, that I explained above. Actually 12 cancel out, so it only rest number is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. That rest number is here, and 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram is equal to the 1 AMU. That is proved mathematically. In this way, you also explain 1 AMU if such type of question will come in your exam. Now I am going to explain you next question related to this chapter point. You must read it, you must understand this point clearly, then you understand this chapter in better way, because mole concept is very important chapter for class 10th. Not only 10th, this chapter come in 11th, 12th and competitive exam also. So you must understand this chapter very concept with a concept. Now next question is, what is the mass of 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atom of carbon atom? Actually again I repeat it, what is the mass of 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atom of carbon atom? We explain above that what is the meaning of 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atom of carbon. Actually where this atom is present, we apply this atom as we read this atom as a 1 mole of carbon atom, because 1 mole of cycle, that means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 cycle. 1 mole of chocolate, that means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 chocolate. In same way, 6.022 10 to the power 23 atom of carbon, that means 1 mole of carbon atom. Now 1 atom of carbon, atomic mass of 1 atom of carbon is, we explained above, that 12 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. And when this number is multiplied by, we find the mass of 6.022 2 to 10 to the power 23 atom of carbon. So you multiply by 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Actually, when we mathematically it is seen as, it is the value of 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. When multiplied by 6.022 10 to the power 23, its value will come 1. Its value is 1. So when 12 is multiplied by 1, then equal to 12 gram. Again I repeat with 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram when multiplied by Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, then its value is 1, and 1 is multiplied by 12, then we get 12 gram. When we apply the gram, when atomic mass of any atom या any molecule is multiplied by Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, then we called as 12 gram. Yeah, it is also called as GAM. What is the full form of GAM? That is gram atomic mass. Yeah, it is also known as GMM. What is the meaning of GMM? That is gram molecular mass. When it is called as, it is known as gram atomic mass when the atomic mass of any atom is multiplied by Avogadro number. The concept is clear here. When any atomic mass of या molecular mass of any atom या any molecule is multiplied by Avogadro number, that is 6.022 10 to the power 23, then it is known as gram atomic mass या gram molecular mass या gram molar mass. It is also known as gram molar mass, and mathematically it is calculated as the value of the product of 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram and Avogadro number, that is 6.022 10 to the power 23, is equal to 1. When is multiplied by 12, then we will get 12 gram, and it is also known as gram atomic mass या gram molar mass. We see these questions very clearly and we understand this question very clearly. After understanding this question, we able to solve the complicated question very easy way. So you must understand it very seriously. Now I am providing you a next question related to this chapter. Now next question is, what is the atomic mass of oxygen? Actually, when we call gram atomic mass, when we find the atomic mass of atom, then we call a gram atomic mass. But when we find the molecular mass of oxygen, that is molecule, then we call the gram molecular mass. Now what is the atomic mass of oxygen? Actually we know that the atomic number of oxygen is 8, and its mass number is 16. That means oxygen contains 8 proton, 8 neutron and 8 electron, but the electron value is very less. Electron value is less, so we find the atomic mass on the basis of proton and neutron that we explained above. So 16 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram when multiplied by Avogadro number, that is 6.022 in 10 to the power 23, that is 1 mole. 1 mole value is 6.022 10 to the power 23. Then we know that when the product of 1.6 in 10 to the power minus 24 gram and 6.022 10 to the power 23 is 1, that we will discuss above. So the value of 6 into 1, that is 16 gram, and 16 gram when we apply here 16 gram, when the atomic mass of any atom is multiplied by Avogadro number, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, then we in last way write it 16 gram, and this number is also called as, also read as GAM. GAM means gram atomic mass, and it is also known as gram molar mass. And if we find the atomic mass of molecular mass of oxygen, then it is known as gram molecular mass. In this way we can find the atomic mass of oxygen and we apply gram when we multiply the atomic mass of oxygen by Avogadro number. In this way we can solve such type of question in a very easy way. You must try to understand this point clearly. If you have any doubt, then you write in comment section. We will try to explain it in my next video. Now I am providing you the next questions. Now I am providing you some important question that each and everywhere come in your board exam. In question, find the number of molecule of question is find the number of molecule of oxygen atom present in 64 gram of oxygen. Find the number of molecule of oxygen atom present in 64 gram of oxygen. For find the number of molecule present in 64 gram of oxygen, first you calculate the number of mole. How do you find the number of mole? Since 16 gram of oxygen, actually here apply gram, 16 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 mole. We clear it. 16 gram of oxygen means 1 mole. That means 1 gram of oxygen, apply unitary method. 1 gram of oxygen means 1 by 16 mole. That means we find in 64 gram of oxygen, in 64 gram of oxygen, the number of moles is equal to 1 by 16 into 64. 16 4 is 64. We find here 4 mole. Again I repeat with 16 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 mole. Therefore 1 gram is equal to 1 by 16 mole. Therefore 64 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 by 16 into 64. 16 4 is 64, is cancel out. We get 4 mole. In this way, number of mole 4 mole we get by this question. Actually we write here molecules, you delete it, you write here moles. Here we are going to find in this question, we find the number of moles. Find the number of moles of oxygen atom present in 64 gram of oxygen. In 64 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 mole. Therefore 1 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 by 16. Therefore 64 gram of oxygen is equal to 1 by 16 to 64. That is 4 mole. We calculate the number of moles in this question. So by this unitary method we have obtained a formula. On the basis of it, if we find the number of moles in any question, then we apply a formula with the help of this unitary method that I write here, that I am going to write here. Now we solve these questions by the help of formula. Actually formula will come by the extracting the unitary method. Actually number of moles is equal to mass given upon divided by gram atomic mass या molar mass. Gram atomic mass that I explained above and molar mass that I explained already above. Actually in these questions given mass is 64 gram. Given mass is 64 gram and gram atomic mass is oxygen. Gram atomic mass is given in your exam. Atomic mass of gram is 16. So when 64 is divided by 16, then we will get 4 moles. That is the value of 4 moles. In this way we find the number of moles if mass is given in any question. So you must learn this formula very clearly with concept, then you are capable to solve any questions in very easily, and you understand the mole concept chapter very easily without any hesitations. If you have any problem, any doubt, then you comment in comment section and we try to solve your problem in next video. Now I am providing you next questions. Now we see the next question. Find the number of moles of atom present in 28 gram of nitrogen, 32 gram of sulfur and 14 gram of hydrogen. Again I repeat this question. Find the number of moles of atom present in 28 gram of nitrogen, 32 gram sulfur, 14 gram hydrogen. Actually according to formula, number of moles is equal to mass given upon gram atomic mass या gram molecular mass. Actually mass given in first question in 28 gram nitrogen. So mass given is 28 divided by molar mass of nitrogen, that is 14. When 28 is divided by 14, then we will get 2 moles of nitrogen. In this way we find the number of moles, that is 2 moles of nitrogen. In same way mass given in 32 gram of sulfur is 32 and molar mass of sulfur is 32, so we get 1 mole of sulfur. In same way hydrogen mass given is 14 and atomic mass is 1, so we gain 14 mole of hydrogen. In this way you find the number of moles in any question very easily. Thank you. Now I will discuss next point in my next video. If you are facing any problem, then you comment on it. I will try to solve your problem in next video. And you read this chapter, textbook question, textbook, then you understand this chapter very easily. Actually this chapter is very tough. We try to explain it in easy way, so you listen this video very carefully more and more times, then you understand this chapter very easily. For explaining this chapter, this pattern is adopted. First I explain the mole and how can solve the problem related to this chapter. Now I am providing you many more formula that will help you to calculate the moles, number of atoms, number of molecules, number of ions present in any atoms. Thank you. I'll provide next video in next. Thank you.